Howdy, this is Chris Paul, Public Information Officer of the Rowlett Community Emergency Response Team, or CERT. It is hot in Texas, and one of the greatest threats to personal safety that we address in CERT is heat-related illnesses. We see heat-related illnesses in those we serve, and we stay diligent with our own CERT personnel and activations and drills. Heat illnesses are no joke. From 1979 to 2003, over 8,000 deaths in the U.S. were caused by heat-related illnesses. Those at higher risk are infants and children, the elderly, those with mental illness, and the obese. From 1998 to 2010, at least 494 children died in cars due to hyperthermia. Remember, a child's body warms 3 to 5 times faster than an adult's. If you see an unattended child in a car, immediately notify 911. Let's discuss the two most serious forms of heat-related illness: heat exhaustion, which can be dangerous, and heat stroke, which can be deadly. Both are true medical emergencies and must be treated immediately. Heat exhaustion is only slightly less severe than heat stroke. Heat exhaustion can develop after several hours or days of exposure to high temperatures and inadequate replacement of fluids. It's the body's natural response to the excessive loss of water and electrolytes contained in sweat. Symptoms are heavy sweating, paleness, muscle cramps, weakness, dizziness and/or a headache, nausea, vomiting, or fainting. The skin may be cool and moist. The victim's pulse rate will be rapid but weak, and breathing may be fast and shallow. Heat exhaustion can easily lead to heat stroke and must be treated immediately. Treat heat exhaustion by cooling the victim with any means possible: a cool shower, ice packs, even a kiddie pool filled with cool water. Remove any restrictive clothing and give cool, non-alcoholic beverages. If possible, move to an air-conditioned environment. If the victim does not respond well in the first 10 to 15 minutes, call 911 or seek professional medical help. The most severe form of heat illness is heat stroke. Heat stroke can be deadly, even with professional medical intervention. Heat stroke occurs when the body loses the ability to regulate internally its temperature. The victim's core temperature rises rapidly, sometimes as high as 106 degrees. Incidentally, an internal temperature of 107 degrees is rarely survivable. There is a very little sweating as the body's sweating mechanism has failed. Heat stroke requires immediate medical attention, and professional responders should be notified. If you suspect heat stroke, your first treatment should be to notify professional medical help. Get the victim to a shady place, in an air-conditioned space if possible. Cool the victim by any means necessary. You can also use heat packs in hot points, at the neck, under the armpits, or the femoral area in the crotch. Another idea is to wrap the victim in wet sheets and fan vigorously, anything to cool them down as fast as possible. You should also elevate the feet to help guard against stroke. Of course, the best way to deal with heat-related illnesses is to never experience them. In the heat, you should wear light-colored, loose-fitting clothing and shade yourself as much as possible. Try to drink 16 to 32 ounces of fluid per hour to maintain body fluids lost to sweat. Of course, stay away from fluids containing alcohol or caffeine. They are natural diuretics, causing the body to lose fluids more rapidly. Finally, let's not forget your pets. They rely on you to keep them healthy. If you're hot, so are they. Symptoms of overheating in pets include excessive panting or difficulty breathing, increased heart and respiratory rate, drooling, mild weakness, stupor, or even collapse. They can also include seizures, bloody diarrhea and vomit, along with an elevated body temperature of over 104 degrees. Animals with flat faces like pugs and Persian cats are more susceptible to heat stroke since they cannot pant as effectively. These pets, along with the elderly pets, the overweight pets, and those with heart or lung disease, should be kept cool in air-conditioned rooms as much as possible. You wear shoes or sandals on hot surfaces. Dogs don't. A dog's paws can be severely burned walking on hot pavement. Keep walks short or walk on grassy areas. Your pet relies on you to keep them safe. Please treat heat-related illnesses with the respect they deserve and take care of yourselves, your family, and your coworkers. Stay cool and stay alive. This has been Chris Paul with the Rowlett Citizens Emergency Response Team, and I look forward to seeing you again next month.